The Minotaurs are going to be burying their axes brutally in the noble Bretonnians. What's up guys, and welcome back to another battle. Today I have Beastmen against Bretonnia for you. I'm going to be leading the Beastmen, with Torox the Brass Bull leading this Beastmen host. He is a very great fighter with good stats, plus his ability Brass Body, which is going to help him with his damage resistance and melee defense, plus the Rune of Tortured Axes. And of course our two main units with two Minotaurs of great weapons. They are here to deal with the large threats that the Bretonnians can bring. So, and our left flank we have one Centigors with great weapons. They are here to help to deal with the Bretonnian armored cavalry, and plus the Chaos Warhounds with the poison ones to help these even out these fights with the poison. Then two units of spearmen, Angor spearmen. The same is going on in the right side of my flank. Here we have in the middle one unit of Goreherd, Ungoreherd, and also one more unit of Blackhorns Ravagers. Then our caster is going to be Bray Shaman of Beasts with a Flock of Doom and a Manticore Summon. And of course we have the Gorbel here. He is also here to help with Bretonnian anti-large. The Bretonnians have 4 units of mounted yeoman archers, which is going to cause me a lot of trouble, as you will see, because they outrange the Beastmen army. Here, classic Bretonnian frontline with peasant mobs, so they are basically just here to die a glorious death for their knights. Backed up with spearmen, one unit of field trebuchet. The lord is going to be Alberic himself, but he only has heroic killing blow. Plus, he's going to be reinforced by the damsel with healing to support the fights, and also 2 units of peasant bowmen. And the main Bretonnian damage dealing unit are going to be these Royal Hippogriff Knights, very strong units with the Blessing of the Lady, 15% damage resistance, and they have also perfect vigor. But as you can see, the mounted yeoman archers are already doing too much damage, especially to my Centigors with great weapons, because they have no shields, so they are soaking up this damage, which is not what I want. So I am pushing off these units, the mounted yeoman archers, so I don't care if he shoots at my Angor spearmen, who are around 300 gold. Meanwhile, I'm looking to close the distance because he is also shooting with a field trebuchet. So just to engage this peasant mob and shut them down. In the meantime, he is looking for a good opportunity to land his Royal Hippogriff Knights. But he will not do it because we have Minotaurs here and Centigors, plus Torox the Brass Bull. So it's not going to be an easy task for him to snipe us, if that is his plan. So here are also, I'm also with these Chaos Hounds, I'm running at mounted yeoman archers, attacking them. Here the Chaos Warhounds are breaking through the front line to deal damage to the field trebuchet, shut it down. One Flock of Doom going down here on where the damsel is. So I engaged attacked his front line with the Minotaurs and the Torox the Brass Bull, but Alberic is going to engage Torox, which is not a nice decision for him. And he's also coming in with his Royal Hippogriff Knights. He landed here on my right flank, attacked the Warherd. So now I came here with the Minotaurs and the Centaurs to block the passage of Alberic, so we can deal as much damage as we can. As you can see, he's almost done. He's down half his health. So his front line is breaking. The peasant mob is... they have no chance against the Beastmen warriors. But he's doing pretty well on the right flank, my right flank. He won this engagement, so he came in with the Royal Hippogriff Knights to help out. But the left flank and the middle is going in my favor. I mean, you cannot see much because it's going... they are fighting here in the woods. So, but the Gorbel and Torox are putting in some work against Alberic. So he is running from the battlefield. But I came back to stop again these mounted yeomen. But good play for my opponent as he catch off guard with Centaurs with his Royal Hippogriff Knights. I also summoned one unit of Manticore, Heorot Manticore, to fight against Alberic. So he is a summoned unit. I don't really care if I will lose him in this way. He's going to occupy the Royal Hippogriff Knights and Alberic. So we capitalize on his mistake, as he was a little careless and didn't micro-well the damsel. But she came here with one Earthblood, so she's healing this unit. But here is the main engagement of the battle. The Hippogriff Knights fighting against the Minotaurs and the Centaurs, plus the heroes are also here supporting this fight. So it's Alberic against Torox, and Gorbel is also here. So now I came here with an overcasted Flock of Doom, dealing huge damage to this blob of enemy units. But I think the damsel is also here doing her work, so healing her units here. But I don't think there is a comeback for them. The mounted yeoman archers are still shooting. They are shooting the whole game, so they did very well here. But here his main units, there is no way he's going to win this now. Alberic is very low on leadership and on his health, and that's it. Victory for the Beastmen. Let's quickly analyze what happened in this battle. So see the units. With Torox has 850 value, not very good, but okay, he did well. The Angor spearmen were only here to soak the damage. The Black Horse Ravagers, they did pretty well with almost 700 damage value. And these two Centaurs, especially this one, has around 1000 damage, so he paid for himself actually, almost. This Chaos Warhound was very good also. But the tail of this game was the Minotaurs, as they both have around 1500 damage dealt, so this is very good value for them. For a cheaper unit, they do pretty good. With Alberic, he was not so great. The damsel was there to heal, the peasants are just there to die. And this one, peasant bowman, did pretty well. The Royal Hippogriff Knights, they didn't shine in this battle today, unfortunately, but good game was for the mounted yeoman archers. Every one of them did pretty good damage. But overall, it was a good game. So GG to my opponent and well played to him. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.